game on the line. You can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Headliners Nation. Headliner Nation. Fantasy Headliners for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yeah. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo!
What are we doing, Kyle? It's July.
It's July.
It's
and
July.
Jill's gifting 5 memberships to the Headliner community.
Right off the bat, Jill's not playing around. She's like, just take my memberships, is what Jill is saying. In the first, Kyle, is this the first live stream of the year? Did we do one in July? I don't remember. It feels like the first one of the year.
It's so I was doing Headliners Unfiltered for quite a bit.
I meant with both of us.
Oh, with us? Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're starting early this year, Kyle. We're starting early on the live streams. What?
Put the helmet on right now. Just put it no. Anyway, what's going on, Nation?
Should I mock draft with the helmet on the whole night?
Mock draft with the helmet on. Whew.
I mean, if I start to get blurred vision, I'm gonna.
Jake, we've got George P gifting 10 memberships as well. George. Woo.
George and Jill
gifting 10 memberships to the Headliner Nation community.
This damn helmet is shrinking. I'm convinced.
Brad, Jake, this is the first we've seen this.
Uh-oh.
Brad Booth has become a member for the 62nd month.
Lord.
It's the first time that we have seen
months.
a 6 in there. What up, Headliner Nation? Let's see the mock draft. Stingin', what's going on, Jeremy? Gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community as well. Can you believe that we've had members for over 60 months now?
Was that 5 years?
Whew. That's crazy.
Y'all are like
family
too. You're like family at this point.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a community. We have family up in here.
Man.
I ain't gonna be able to see a draft board for crap. That's for sure.
Well, Headliner Nation, thanks so much for being here tonight. Trying something new. So we've been doing mock drafts like weekly, and
I have been kicking Kyle's backside until last week.
I did win the last one.
Until last week.
I did win the last one.
Yeah.
And we've been posting them, obviously. But we thought to ourselves, what if we did one live? So tonight, we're going to be doing a live mock draft. We have several members from the community that are going to be mock drafting with us. This is not against bots or weirdos or randoms. This is against our own community. So expect us to get sniped by our own community several times throughout the evening. We're going to be using Sleeper tonight, although I will tell you that Taylor in the background has designed the sickest mock draft engine that you will ever see, that at some point in time y'all might get access to.
This may be, and Taylor, I'm sorry if this puts you on the spot, this may be one of the last times we ever use Sleeper.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only thing we're trying to nail down is Superflex strategy and having the computer understand what it is we're trying to do, but it is so close and it looks a bajillion times better than any other mock draft site that you use.
Business says the headliner community is a bunch of weirdos, and quite honestly, they might not be completely incorrect about that.
I don't know. I mean, weirdo is kind of a different.
About mock drafting in July. We're weirdos.
That's true.
It's a good thing though. It's a good thing.
Gerald says to turn your mic up a little bit, Kyle.
Who, my mic?
He says yours. Says Kyle needs more volume, please. I also did not think this through. I did not take a drink of
more volume. I'm going into the red.
Okay, well, George, or is it George or Gerald?
Gerald.
Turn up your volume.
Famous James becoming a member for the 47th month. Cheers, everyone. Fill in the blank. Becoming a member for 61 months. Congrats to the over 60 club. The Big Phil becoming a member for the 10th month. Thoughts on who the wide receiver 3 will be for the Los Angeles Chargers? Jake, any quick thoughts on that? Trey Harris?
If I had to be put on the spot quickly, I would say Trey Harris.
Okay. The Big Phil also gifting a membership to the Headliner Nation community. Nick Murray becoming a member for the 27th month. Let's go. I'm pumped for this. Brian Keith, welcome to Holden Chubb. Thanks for joining the exclusive Headliner Nation. Smash Rodeo becoming a member for the 46 months. Nobody has used their milestone chat in so long that everyone's going to use them. I will come back to milestone chats, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit later on, but we have a mock draft to get to, and we're going to get that started. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the mock draft, get yourselves ready. We're going to get it going here in just a second. I do have to go back to the thumbnail for a minute, however, because I have to readjust the screen that Jake and I are on.
My head is so big it doesn't fit.
To fit on the mock draft, and I don't want you all to see me screwing around with all of that. So let me just transition. You're still going to be able to hear us, though. You're still going to be able to hear us. And now I'm going to take a minute. Hold on. I have to do this.
I just realized I did not take a drink of water before I put the helmet on, and I have no way to take a drink for the next hour and a half. I am in trouble.
Jake is screwed. All right, here's this. Let me wide. Oh, I can't go any wider than that. Hold on. Okay, let me put this. I want to move it. Why is it zoom? There we go. Now it will move.
Make it fit, Kyle. Make it fit.
Trying to make it fit. Okay, I need to.
The pressure is on. The pressure is so on.
Okay, there we go. Everyone's going to see the entire Zoom screen for the most part. I can cut it down a little bit, but quite honestly, I don't think it matters all that much.
Hey, for all those asking, how do you get in on this? We ask members of Discord. So if you want to have a chance to be in videos, become a member of the channel. Some of you are getting gifted memberships. Hop in Discord. That's how you're going to get into these mock drafts. Plus, we'll mock draft off camera all off season. We won't record every one of them, obviously, but we will be doing it with the community a lot through Discord. It's so much easier to manage that way. So if you want to get into Discord, it's never too early.
Boom. Question from DLJ. Can I ask why we never get Superflex content? So, I mean, when we're recording videos, sometimes when we're talking about quarterbacks, we'll mention Superflex content. But the only problem is to do just standalone Superflex content. It's so niche to so many people that it's not going to get a ton of views, if that makes any sense. So it makes more sense for us when we talk about content to mention, oh, in a Superflex league, you would do this, or in a 2 QB league, you would do this, which we do all the time. So that would be why. Boom.
Does Jake not own a straw? I mean, I didn't think about it. I wasn't planning on wearing the damn helmet. Kyle put me on the spot 2 minutes into a live stream, and now I'm stuck with it for an hour and a half because I didn't want to back out of a challenge.
This is true. Okay. We're going to start the draft right now. 1:30 per pick. Don't worry, Headliner Nation. If Jake and I have things to say about certain picks, I will be pausing it. So.
Oh, I'm going to totally roast people, Kyle.
Are you sure you want to start this draft? Yes, I am. There it is. We are on the clock.
Kyle, am I allowed to roast people?
You can.
I mean, these are all our friends, right? For the next hour and a half, we're in a safe space, okay? Just know that I don't really hate your team or yourself or your picks. I'm just going to roast you if I can.
Now, Headliner Nation, it might be tough to see the draft board at times. There's not much that I can do about that. Not a ton that I can do about that.
We'll try to. You can try to scroll whenever you can.
I will give you updates though as we go. So Bijan Robinson off the board first, followed by Jahmyr Gibbs.
Horrible
Now
pick.
Jake is on the clock. Jake, do you need me to pause it?
Nah,
No? Okay.
I'm just gonna wing it, Kyle. You know what I mean?
Bring it.
At this point, there's only so many options, and as much as I want it to be a running back, I don't think I'm gonna go JT or McCaffrey over the wide receivers. So I got my choice of Chase or Puka. Chase hasn't let me down here as of yet, so I'm going Jamar Chase.
I'm going with J.
Now I do expect. I'm not even going to say it. Never mind, because people are watching this, and I do not want to. I do not want to give anybody any ideas.
No, the people mock drafting against us are there in the stream.
I do feel like I need to strap in for safety, though, Kyle. I do feel like this is one of those moments.
That is always a good idea. Always.
I feel like I got to strap in. All right, I'm locked in now.
And again, I know the draft board might be kind of hard for people to read, especially if you're on like a phone or whatever. I will continue to update the picks, and I'll let you know who is coming off the board. I can't really zoom in all that more, because if I did, then you wouldn't be able to see the entire board.
Yeah. No.
But Bijan, Jamar off the board to begin with.
Is that a shocker? Absolutely not.
No, it's expect that.
It's either going to be Chase or Puka.
I am quiet as well. I'm like on
Kyle,
my
boosted it.
screen.
Throw it
I'm
in the red, Kyle.
red.
Just throw it in the red. Just put it into overdrive.
Oh my gosh, I don't want to do that.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Whew. Be blowing people's ears out. Okay, I'll pop it up just a little bit more here. Christian McCaffrey, and then Puka coming off the board. Here, I boosted myself a little bit. Boost. Check 1, 2. Okay, that's got to be a little bit loud.
That's a little louder in my ear.
There we go. Who do we got? Okay, so it's up to me now. We had Jonathan Taylor, Jackson Smith and Jigba, James Cook, Amon-Ra St. Brown. It is now to me. I have to turn completely to my left here. CeeDee Lamb, Devon Achane, Saquon Barkley, Ashton Genty. We got a lot of different options here. But I picked this spot for a specific reason, because there are two people that I want to draft that I have not had an opportunity to draft as of yet in any mock drafts. And I'm going to go with Omari and Hampton first at the 1.10.
What a stupid pick.
Stupid.
I'm sorry. I mean, I love Omari on Hampton. I can't be too stupid. I would love to have Omari on Hampton, but the chance of me getting him back at the 210 was never going to happen. So if I can't have him, you might as well, Kyle.
I'm taking him. Just 1 second, too.
I'm trying to think here by the time. What are we doing?
I feel
threatened.
I'm going to keep Lucille with me
I feel threatened.
for the draft, just because I'm getting ready to whack on the head to everybody.
Good thing I got a helmet on.
Taylor, make sure you take a screenshot of this so we can get this on some thumbnails here in the future. How many looks do we need here? Here's a pose. Here's a pose. Here's a pose. There you go. What am I doing, Jill? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Jill.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you my secrets.
How about this is how you know that this is our community though? Like Derrick Henry is gone in the first round. Like that is not that will not happen in most leagues this year. However, in this league where people actually have brain cells, it makes sense. I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
And
it's
that's
a little
what
weird.
mock drafting's about, right? Wrestling
have a little bit of
guru
fun.
here at the end might be saying to himself, I got back-to-back picks, but I really want Derrick Henry this year. He's not going to be here when he comes back to me. So I'm going to take him now and see what your team looks like. Because it might be one of those situations where you're like,
He
you know
watches
what?
the videos. He watches the videos,
He
Scott.
watches the videos.
Damn.
He absolutely does.
He absolutely watches the videos. Now he took Justin Jefferson. What an a-hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now
What
who's Richard
a
gonna
great
take?
start. What a great
People,
start.
I know people are going to hate me. I know they're going to hate me here in a second, because there's going to be 2 players left here in a minute that everyone is going to say that I should take. And I'm not going to take anybody that people think I'm going to take.
Really?
Yeah. Guarantee it. Hey, leave your comments right now in the chat. Who do you think I'm going to take with this pick? Who do you think I'm going to take with this pick?
Should I guess? Here, I'll type it in the chat.
You can guess if you'd like to. Everyone's got a minute 30. Who do you think I should take? If you can't see, CeeDee Lamb, Devon Achane, Saquon Barkley, Drake London, Chase Brown, Kenneth Walker, A.J. Brown, Jeremiah Love. I can tell you it's not Jeremiah Love.
Me and Nick got it right off the bat. I'm telling you.
100%.
Me and Nick. Nick knows you almost as well as I do, and Nick has never met you. So what does that say?
Yeah. But that's why I was saying, like people are going to be like, what? You didn't take Devon Achane? What? You didn't take CeeDee Lamb? What? You didn't take Drake London? I get it. I want to see what a team looks like, though, with Omarion Hampton and Kenneth Walker at the turn.
You should name this team Show Me Your O-Face. I didn't say show it literally. I said you should name it. And you're going to get you're lucky Anna's probably not watching. The flag isn't going to go off.
This is true.
Well, got a few picks coming up. I kind of have a feeling I know what's going to happen, and it's going to force my hand in the second and third round, but that's okay.
Devon Achane, Chase Brown going off at the 2-4 and 2-5. Risky, but I love it.
Yeah.
Nick, we're trying it, baby. We're trying it.
So
how about
so much
that
risk.
start for LKW? If you're a wide receiver guy, LKW starting with JSN and CeeDee Lamb, you got to feel really good about that.
That probably won't happen in most leagues.
Probably not.
Because I don't know if running backs get drafted as heavy. I mean, the fact that Joe got Taylor and Barkley is kind of redonkulous as well.
George, St. Brown, and Achane. But you know what? That's not a bad thing, right? Like, it would be nice to have a year where we have 15 guys that should be taken in the first 12 picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's got to make you feel good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you're looking at it and you're saying, how are these guys going in the second round? You know what? Maybe it's a good thing.
You got to get your guys.
Get your guys. So CeeDee Lamb goes at the 2-6, Saquon Barkley at the 2-7, Drake London at the 2-8, A.J. Brown at the 2-9. It's going to put Jake back on the clock at the 2-10. A.J. Brown is gone, but I can tell that he's going to draft Jeremiah Love, right?
There's no part of me. There's no part. I'll leave Jeremiah Love to Taylor or B Boogie C5. They can grab themselves some Jeremiah Love. I was hoping that somebody else would kind of fall, maybe like a Chase Brown. That obviously didn't happen. I'm going running back. I don't think anybody on earth is shocked by that. I'm not feeling Jeremiah Love or Breece Hall. So that takes us down to the likes of Kyren Williams, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams. Travion Henderson sure as hell isn't going to be my RB1. Bucky, Cam Scattaboo, probably not. I'm going to go with the guy who's going to get the volume, even though he's going to have to split the backfield touches at times. It's one of the best offenses in football, and it's going to give me a solid option. I'm still going with Kyren Williams.
Kyren Williams.
Give me some Kyren Williams.
At the 2-10.
A little.
Jake.
I mean, I would have preferred somebody else, but with what's left on the board, knowing that we're going to have a heavy running back run, I'm not passing on running backs because if I have to wait till it comes back, I'll be screwed.
I dislike Jeremiah Love so much this year that I don't even know if I could take him in a mock draft, to be honest with you.
Dang.
If I could take him as my RB3, I would potentially be in on it. I don't think I could draft him as my RB2. I don't care.
I'm kind of torn. Had I had somebody maybe a tier higher than Kyren Williams, maybe I think about it because I already had Jamar Chase and a higher tier. But being that I'm going Kyren, we'll let Taylor take Breece Hall. Now, B Boogie needs to just take some Jeremiah Love, otherwise he may fall to the 6th round. Damn, he didn't listen.
Woo, that's a good pick, though. I like that pick. If I could have given that pick, I would have said that pick.
If you could have taken said pick?
Yes. If that was my pick, I would have went with Nico there. That was my thought when I was looking at it.
Kyle, I don't want to foreshadow too much.
Shadow?
Yeah, because I don't want to give anything away. But I think I can somewhat navigate this. because you're the only one that will know what I'm talking about because we've already recorded the video, but the public hasn't seen it yet. There is a guy that I'm probably going to end up taking that we have discussed in length, and they will be able to see that video either tomorrow or Saturday. So that's where I'm leaning. I'm going to take one of the picks, and then you're going to have to watch our upcoming videos to see the in-depth analysis as to why.
Ooh.
Because I knew Taylor wasn't going to take him.
Taylor going with.
Even though Taylor edited the damn video. He
Chris
knew
Howard.
who I guess that's another thing. Taylor probably knew, but I knew he wasn't going to go 3 straight running backs. I'm taking a risk because I think the 4th highest paid running back in football is going to get a lot more work than a lot of people think. I'm going Travis Etienne.
Travis Etienne.
Travis E. Going easy E. Travis E. is who I'm going with. Travis Etienne. Javonte Williams was a close second option right there. I'll be completely honest. I wanted to do that foreshadowing though.
Pickens over Bowers at the 2-3 turn. Am I missing something about this draft? I mean, it's not just this draft. It's the tight end position. Maybe whoever's drafting there doesn't value the tight end at that point because they like other tight ends later on.
Yep.
I mean, Jake, I think I did 2 mock drafts at the very beginning where I went with Trey McBride in the 2nd round, and I did not like the way my team turned out.
No. And there's probably not going to be very many of us that have Bowers or McBride on our team unless it falls to a certain point because going tight end that early is not that much of a position. Maybe it's a positional advantage, but not a team advantage as a lot of people think because you just end up sacrificing somewhere else.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Plenty of other options.
So we go Chris Olave, Travis Etienne, Javonte Williams at the 3-4. Love that. Jeremiah Love at the 3-5. And now we're to Jill at the 3-6. We have 190 concurrent viewers right now. And
how many have hit the like button?
That's what I'm getting ready to look for.
Kyle, if we can get if there's over 100 likes, I'm going to gift 5 members.
Why can't I see where the likes are at?
Somebody out there that's trustworthy, tell us.
Did they move it?
I have no idea.
It used to tell me what the likes were, and now I'm looking at it and I do not see it.
Damn you, YouTube. Zay Flowers coming off the board. I don't hate Zay Flowers. A lot of people hate Zay Flowers. I don't hate Zay Flowers.
I don't see it.
Would I want Zay Flowers to be my wide receiver 1? Not entirely, but I get it. A lot of volume.
58 likes. As soon as we get to 100 likes, I need to see at least 5 people tell me that.
Yep. 100 likes, and I'll gift 5 members.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I almost was like, oh, am I up? Oh.
I was hoping you were up. You would have got like a beep notification. Plus, you have the ability to pause and cheat. So, there's that. We're getting close. We're at 90. We're getting there. Let me get my finger on the button so I can send 5 memberships as soon as we hit
94. Zay Flowers going at the 3-6 with LK Dubs, who got started off with.
Wow.
Ooh. I see. Now I like seeing this.
Just leaning in. Just lean into it if you're going to do it.
I like seeing it. I like seeing it.
No, I don't like it.
JSN, CeeDee Lamb, Trey McBride. Try it out. See what it feels like.
Yeah, just see what it looks like. Running back's probably going to be a little scary, but that's okay. Just see what it is. All right. We got 3 people with 100. Matt says 102, 103. I'm guessing we're going to believe the people. I'm a man of my word. So there is the first 5. If we can get to 200 likes, I'll do another 5.
Another 5. So far? No, I was just reading what Taylor said. So far, this draft, I feel like is just like one big firework, baby. Just.
Are you allowed to set off fireworks at your house, Kyle?
Am I? Yes. Will I? No, because I don't like doing that to my neighbors. Like, I don't like setting off fireworks because I'm like in an addition that's pretty cramped. It's up to me. All
You're
right.
on the clock.
We've got our RB1 and our RB2 already. So now I got to look for my wide receiver one here.
Just take Josh Allen.
Do I say F it and go Josh Allen? I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that.
There's a time and place.
Man.
Time and place. I think a lot of people don't realize that mock drafting is supposed to be fun, and you're supposed to draft different players, though.
Yeah.
Don't ever go into a mock draft and just draft the same players all the time. You're defeating the purpose.
And
It's
I'm
like
looking
pissing
at,
directly into the wind. It's not great.
Do I go?
Tried.
The thing is do I go all upside here and just say F it? I've got
No.
the upside with Hampton. I
No.
got the upside with Walker. Do I just keep going upside?
Mm-mm.
Or do I play it a little bit more safe?
You
know
should
what?
draft a
I'm going to
Lions
draft-
player
I'm
or a
going to
Michigan
draft
player.
an all upside team here. I'm going to try and draft the players that have the highest upside left on the board. Devontae Smith is my wide receiver one. I'm not necessarily loving
I'd
it.
rather have herpes than your team, Kyle.
That's false. Okay. Because that would hurt. That doesn't
All right,
feel
you called
good.
me on that one. You called me on that one. Okay.
I'm swinging for the fences here.
Apparently.
I thought
like a
about
Little League
playing it
fence.
a little bit more safe.
That's safe?
No, I thought
Oh.
with the wide receivers.
Oh. I was like, that is
But
not safe.
I'm going to go all upside. You know what I'm going to do? Just on the table. This entire draft.
You do that, we're going to get canceled.
It's below the camera view. Can't see.
Dang it, I don't get a yellow card for that. That's just a statement. I could have said worse. I really want a drink of my water. I gotta fit it through the hole, Kyle.
So, ladies and gentlemen, through 3 picks to begin with, give Jake and I a grade. I've got Omarion Hampton, Kenneth Walker, Devontae Smith. Jake has Jamar Chase, Kyron Williams, and Travis Etienne. Give us your grades in the chat for those 2 teams so far. Through the first 3 picks, you got to hurry, though, because my 4th pick is going to be coming up here in a minute.
Hurry.
Let's go.
What movie is that from, Kyle?
That's from Dumb and Dumber.
Get me hyped up, Kyle. That's what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Way to know
Nailed it.
that.
Nailed it.
Hurry.
You guys have to tell us whose team you're giving the grade to. You just can't put the grade.
Come on, people.
Emeka Ibuka
Off the board.
goes off the board.
Both A's. Business Goose. F pluses all around. I guess he's just sharing his school grades with us. It's cool.
School grades.
Dude must be used to seeing Fs.
Emeka Ibuka and Cam Scatty Boo Boo coming off the board at the 3-2 and the 4-1.
Skitty scat scat boo boo.
Scatty the Boos.
My team will be definitely safer than Kyle's.
Yeah, I'm going upside galore here.
So far, Kyle, you know what I think of when I see your three players? I see a team that has the potential to lead the entire league in scoring, total points scored, but finish
Also-
finish under 500.
Under.
You're gonna have massive weeks
That's true.
and score a ton of points, but you ain't gonna win a lot of games.
Yeah, let's just call this Kyle's massive upside team.
Yes.
Because I'm going to take Josh Allen right now.
Holy Lord.
Because I'm taking Josh Allen.
You're breaking every rule we have.
I'm breaking rules. That's how we're doing it tonight. I never draft like this. I want to try it. I want to see how it feels.
Well, all right then.
Kyle's
It is worth noting that
massive
this is a double
upside
flex
team.
league, right?
It is a double flex league, yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yes, LKW has got it right by using the huge dong
Huge dollar
upside
upside.
emote in the chat.
So much upside.
You know what I'm doing right now?
I mean, I think you're drafting on the internet.
If I was over on Underdog and putting together a best ball team,
Yeah.
it'd be feeling pretty darn good right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't gotten your draft guide as of yet, you can actually get one for free right now. If you download the Underdog app, use code Headliners when you get signed up and make an initial deposit. Play in your very first fantasy contest. It can be a best ball. You can do some baseball pick'ems. You can do some World Cup pick'ems, whatever it may be. Just do one fantasy game, and you're going to get a draft guide for absolutely free.
Boom. And you only got to deposit $10, Kyle. So you deposit, you can
10.
play along with us, and you get the guide for free.
Yeah,
Great value.
yeah. You get to
Coupon.
you get to play $10 in fantasy contests. Plus, you'll get a little bit of a bonus from Underdog to go with it,
I'm really
And you-
regretting this helmet, by the way.
and you get the draft guide. You can take it off.
I can't, Kyle. I've committed to the content, Kyle.
That's kind of true. Just as a quick update, Bucky Irving at the 4-4, Lad McConkey at the 4-5, Quinshawn Judkins at the 4-6, David Montgomery at the 4-7.
Y'all a bunch of damn running back fiends, okay?
Lots
The
of themes.
There is, I mean, we're already scraping the barrel, and it's the 4th round. There's guys that should be drafted in like the 6th to 7th round that we're gonna have to take in the 4th round. Damn you, Walter John. Walter,
Jadarian gone.
I thought we were friends. I thought we were buddies. I thought we had that community connection. And then you go and stab me in the back. So I got to get my 3rd running back now because there won't be anybody left by the time I get another pick. So I either get Byshell Tootin, Jalen Warren, Ramondre Stevenson, J.K. Dobbins, Kyle Monunga, Tony Pollard. I'm going to take a gamble. I absolutely hate the schedule. Hate it. But at least he's going to get a crap ton of touches. And I'm going to go with Byshell Tootin as one of my flexes.
Tootin off the board. Toot.
If this was a single, full disclosure, if this was a single flex league, I would not have gone Tootin there. I would have transitioned to go heavy wide receiver after this. But being that I got to start 2 flexes, I got to get one of the last starters available. Just look at how much pale green is on the screen. There's so many damn running backs that are gone.
So many. It's nice though to do a draft with the community, and the community, like, you can tell, like, they listen, right?
Oh yeah, they're definitely taking all the players we're saying to take at this point. All right. I got one guy I want. Now, it is a little bit crazy, Kyle.
We got so you went with 2N. TC, also known as Taylor, goes with Wilson. Ramondre Stevenson to be Boogie.
Man. I have a dilemma, Kyle. Do you care about my dilemma or do you not care about my dilemma?
I care.
Just a little bit, though.
Just a little bit.
At some point, passing on Malik Neighbors doesn't make sense. And I just don't know if we're at that point or not yet. Because I know if I'm going to take him, it's going to be here. He won't make it back again. But to have now this means nothing. The 25th ranked player with an ADP of the 2nd round is sitting here in the 5th. Now, most people are going to have him off the board in their leagues because people are going to take it. They're going to take the injury risk. Obviously, everyone knows the risk there. Taylor went with Drake May.
Taylor with Drake May.
So do I go with the high upside risk of Malik Neighbors, who, if he is healthy, I'll have Malik Neighbors and Jamar Chase? Or do I play it a little bit safer and grab my boy in San Francisco and just go with Mike Evans and kind of lock in 10 touchdowns? I feel like Evans is the smarter play. Neighbors, more of the upside play. Walter John could have a pairing of A.J. Brown and Malik Neighbors if I pass on him. So, like, that is also going into the thought process here. I'm going to, because I didn't really love the Byshel Tootin pick because so many running backs were gone, I thought for sure like David Montgomery or Quinshawn Judkins or even Jadarian Price would be there. I'm going to play it a little bit safer. I'm going with Mike Evans as my wide receiver too.
When everyone Sterling says, when everyone is taking running backs, should you scramble to get running backs or take advantage of the wide receivers that have fallen in ADP? That really depends on your draft, and that's why we tell you like be flowing throughout your draft, okay? Like be loose, be loosey goosey, okay? The goose is loose. Be ready to do anything, right? Because should you chase running backs? Like at a point, you don't want all the good running backs to go. Like you have to like establish some decent players. But I mean, take a look at, see B Boogie with the first pick, right? Like he's only got 2 running backs right now. He could have chased a second running back, but Shiva, whatever it might be. I'm sorry, I'm messing that up. He goes with Ray Rice right after that. Huge value potentially in the 5th round.
Ray Rice?
Oh, geez, Rashee Rice.
I'm like, damn, where the hell did Ray Rice come from?
Ray Rice has been in the league for a while. Rashee Rice. He goes with Rashee Rice, flows a little bit, right? Tries to do, does. So you don't chase after the running backs if you don't have to. Take advantage. Take advantage if you can.
I think it also depends on like the roster construction. We have 2 flexes in this league.
Yeah.
That means I could start up to 4 running backs. So like all of a sudden running backs are a little bit more important because you still got to start some anyway. Now, if it was only a 1 flex league and I already had my flex, then maybe I do decide to go somewhere else and not chase running backs because I already have my roster filled out. But it's like, it all depends what's on the board at the time.
So WJM, the hype man, he ends up going with Malik Neighbors. Chuba goes at the 5-5. McLaurin at the 5-6.
I will say this is probably the latest Malik Neighbors will ever be drafted in a draft.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
What's y'all's favorite draft spot in this year's draft in the 12 team? I mean, I'm going a little crazy with the upside right now. I'm just trying a little bit of a different strategy this week, having a little bit of fun with it. But honestly, if I can start Omarion Hampton, Kenneth Walker, and then try to piece together Tet McMillan, Emeka Ibuka, potentially Ladd McConkey, Rashee Rice, like some of those guys as my wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2, there's a little bit of risk there, but I really like that. I like that start. Back to me, Jalen Waddle at the 5-8. I got sniped a little bit.
You can go another upside pick here if you want, Kyle.
I got sniped a little bit. I could, and I am thinking about a couple of different picks here. Okay. All right.
You could just say piss on it and take your boy.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Do it. Just do it. I know where you're going.
There's 3 wide receivers I'm thinking about here.
Like there could be a tight end you're thinking about.
There's 4 wide receivers. No tight ends. I'm not going tight end here.
Oh, where's your balls at?
Oh, you know what? I could, man.
With your boy, he's there. You're talking about upside.
Because, man, listen, this is either going to be the best team in the entire world this year, or it is going to be the worst team in the entire world. I'm going to go with my baby C-Love. Let's go Colston Loveland.
That's what I've been talking about. It's like, I know you.
Let's go Colston Loveland.
Plus, I'm going to need some more wide receivers, so I tried to push you the tight end position just to save 1 extra receiver.
Yes,
part of that was strategy.
Listen, oh man, just wait till the next pick. Just wait till the next pick. Luther Burden was one of them.
I know who you're taking with the next one.
Luther Burden was one of them that I had.
I'm going to text you, Kyle, and tell me if this is going to be the next player you take.
Okay. Potentially. It's one of them.
It's one of the options.
It's
Yeah,
one of them.
I figured.
It is one of them. Yes.
It's like we work together, Kyle. It's like we talk football together every day for
Yep.
6 years. What's going on? Is it Andrea or Andres? Andres Slowski? What's going on? Andres, I don't know how to read. Plus everything's blurry, so I have no idea.
I was gonna say typically I'm the one getting a little tripped up right now.
Dude, I haven't had circulation to my head in a good 20 minutes.
Okay, DJ Moore was not on my list.
No.
So Wrestling Guru helping me out there. Jill says pick 6 is not easy. Let's take a look at Jill's team real quick. Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Zay Flowers, David Montgomery, Terry McLaurin. We've got some real good safety at the running back position with the upside at wide receiver.
Yeah.
I think the key here is going to be how can you round out your wide receivers the rest of the draft?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be kind of the key at this point. DJ Moore going to Wrestling Guru.
Can we get a like update? Remember, I'm giving another 5 memberships.
Oh, yeah.
For 200
How many
likes.
likes do we have right now? Tell us, chat.
Because I have no idea.
For 300 likes, I'll go ask the neighbor if they want to hang out, and I'll show them Lucille up close and personal. Whap!
Okay, well, Kyle's going to jail. Kyle's wide receiver room looking like the Raiders. I mean, it's
just
still gonna be better than the
Devontae
Raiders.
Smith on his own is better than what the Raiders are working with.
Devontae Smith could show up in Las Vegas and be the only one in the room and be better than what they have right now.
We're at 127 likes right now. We need more than that. If we're giving away more.
More memberships at 200.
Hundos.
I need 2 stacks.
No matter what Richard does here, I'm going to have a shot at my wide receiver 2 that I really want. No matter what he does here.
Yep.
I kind of hope. See, the draft is over here. I've got a different setup this season. So, like, I've got a screen here, I've got a screen here, and I got a screen over here.
Are you overcompensating for something?
I've got the full. Yes!
Well, that helped you.
That's what I wanted.
The bad part here, Kyle, is now you have to choose between the 2.
Woo! Yeah, but you know what? Only one of them plays for the Detroit Lions. All upside, baby. Let's go, Jameson Williams! Woo!
Kyle, I would have high blood pressure if I had your team.
Man.
I can't believe you passed on Rome Odunze for Jameson Williams.
I'm going Jameson Williams instead.
That's ballsy.
Going Jameson Williams instead.
I had texted you Christian Watson. That's where I thought you were going. That was the name that I had texted.
If Jameson Williams would have gone, Christian Watson would have been next. Absolutely. So James Frey says risk every 4 rounds. I tossed that out the window 4 rounds ago.
Yeah, you got a lot of risk.
There's so much risk. I could lead the league in points this year, or I could be done by the halfway point.
Yeah. I mean, like I said before, you could still lead them and just not even finish above 500. You'll have weeks where you score 220 points and weeks where you score 60.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's going to be those weeks where at least I have Josh Allen, right? So the good news is that I've got a ton of upside with Josh Allen, but at least I have some safety there.
Yeah. Some. Ish. It's about my turn to take a risk. I guess Tootin was somewhat of a risk. I don't really love it, but
Roberto, that's a great point. I would really have to believe in the Bears to go with Loveland and then follow it up with like Odumze or Burden, but both of them were on my list. Both of them were potentials for me, along with Christian Watson. I wouldn't have passed on either of those guys just because I have Loveland, but I also would have wanted to make sure that I had a little bit of, whoever I thought the second target was going to be. Kyle's team would lead the league in scoring and only win 3 games.
Yeah, that's what we said before. Is it's like that's you have an underdog lineup is what you have.
Oh yeah, this has got best ball written all over it.
Jokes on the community. It is a best ball draft. Ha ha. Just kidding. Just kidding. We just messing with you.
Nobody realized it, but everyone paid $10 when they entered.
I didn't pay.
Who do we got? So after I went with Jameson Williams, Romo Dunze at the 6'4", Christian Watson at the 6'5", Adams at the 6'6", Pierce 6'7", Brian Thomas at 6'8".
I don't hate Brian Thomas at this point, just for the upside swing. I mean, there's a lot of risk, right? It's going to be Parker Washington, Jacoby Myers, Brian Thomas Jr. There's other options.
With everybody with where all of the Jacksonville wide receivers are going, I would say that if you're going to take a shot on somebody, it's not Jacoby Myers. If I'm going to take a shot on somebody, I'm going to take a shot on Brian Thomas Jr. or Parker Washington because they have the most upside.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the upside.
Myers is like the safe
draft.
one weekly, just the weekly safe guy.
Yes. Chivo says George is looking like the best team on the board. Let's read off George's team right now. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devon Achane, Brock Bowers, Bucky Irving, Lamar Jackson, Romo Dunze. I don't hate it. I don't know how I feel about Bucky Irving being my RB2 though, with how many running backs are gone right now.
Yeah, knowing that there's nothing else really out there.
Yeah.
Okay, it is my turn. I had planned on going wide receiver. Or Tucker Kraft was an option. Tucker Kraft just went 1 pick early. So now, not going tight end, which means I'm going back to wide receiver. I got some rookies, right? I got Carnell Tate. I got Jordan Tyson. I like Tate more than Tyson. I think he just sees a larger target share. Kyle, there's multiple guys on this list that I could go with that I don't think the public likes, but I know that we like a ton for a reason. And Kyle, did you know that as of right now, there is the wide receiver 13 overall from last year is currently still on the board? They may not like it, but I love the potential in the offense and the potential upside. I'm taking a risk right here. It's Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson. Also in an upcoming video.
Maybe another name you want to look out for. But, I mean, if we have a Verge top 12 guy from last year just sitting out there that I can have as my wide receiver 3, at this point, with all the names that are already off the list, I will take it. Now, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to reach with my next pick, Kyle. I'm going to have to reach. Because I don't think it plays in my favor if I don't.
I thought I just heard the flag turn on.
Did it?
No, I got a little PTSD there for a second, though.
I was like, wow, I didn't even know. I hadn't seen Anna in the chat.
No. Playmaker says he likes LKW's team. Let's take a look at that. JSN, CeeDee Lamb, Trey McBride, Quinshon Judkins, Joe Burrow, and Devontae Adams. Again, it's that running back that scares me right there. It's just one. And there are a lot of running backs gone right now.
There is a lot of running backs gone. I have a feeling Taylor's about to take another one. If I had to guess, he goes with a running back here.
I felt a sneeze there for a second. Jaden Daniels and RJ Harvey at the 6'2 and the 7'1. Back to Timo's.
Yep, and he went running back, Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard.
Kyle, I hate to reach in drafts. So
I hate it.
I hate it. I'm not that big of a reacher. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to continue and just keep going with the upside picks at wide receiver and just kind of see what happens. Now, full disclosure, this is probably going to ruin my chance of getting him again because somebody will definitely take him because I'm saying it. I would probably think about taking Blake Corum right here since I have Kyren Williams. But that's just not fun right now. You know what I mean?
We're here for
If
fun.
it's a real life draft, maybe, but like that's just not fun right now. I don't know if I want to talk about Blake Corum right now. So you know who I am going to talk about? Is it a risk? If the guy's going to get 120 targets, I don't think it's really a risk. Give me a rookie. I'll take Cardinal Tate right here as my wide receiver 4, just to see what happens, just to see how I feel about it.
And you can start 4 wide receivers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you got 2 flex spots.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I don't hate it.
This is not a year for name value for me, Kyle. I think I'm completely off the name value bandwagon.
Yeah.
There's going to be names out there of people that you were not expecting this year, but the writing was on the wall. Guys like Michael Wilson, Parker Washington too. I mean, there's some stuff out there that's going to surprise a lot of people.
I do have a bone to pick with Sleeper, but I can't pick that bone just yet because it would give away potentially what I'm going to do next, and I don't want to do that. I can't do that yet.
Is it somebody who's way down the list? Is that what your bone is?
No. They're not way down. They're not way down the list. I'm gonna go Harold Fannin, and I'm gonna run 2 tight ends.
Wow, that's bold.
That now we're going from bold upside to like craziness. It's a little much. Who do we got on the board? Top players available still: Jordan Tyson, Harold Fannin, Jalen Hurts, Kyle Pitts, Cortland Sutton. We have Kyle Monangai going off the board to WJM. Marvin Harrison Jr. right after that to James D. And then now Jill is back on the board.
Kyle, we got a comment here that says that Kyren is a little inconsistent. So he wouldn't hate the pick. But I want to share something on Kyren. Do I have a second to share something on Kyren Williams?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Listen to this. Listen to the goodness with your earlobes here. He just had a career high in targets, receptions, and receiving yards. He finished 7th among all running backs in the NFL in red zone touches with 61. He was top 12 among all NFL running backs in snap share, carries, targets, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, routes run, yards per touch, evaded tackles, and breakaway runs with 12 of them. He finished last year as the RB8.5 point PPR, scoring on average 14.7 points per game, and he scored at least 10 fantasy points in 13 of his 17 games played, outproducing guys like Chase Brown, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, and Ashton Genty. It's not too inconsistent. I think the bar is too high because of what we want it to. We want everybody to be a 20 point per week type of guy. And it's just, that's not what it's going to be. Kyle's going with another running back.
You don't know that. You don't know me. Who said that? Chivo. How dare you?
I know who you're going. Once again, I could tell you who it is. And if people wanted to be nice and just leave Blake Corum till he comes back, I would take him if he's there in the 8th. I'll be honest. All right, George. Whatever, George. George just like, I'll see that and I'll just take him right now.
Jake, there's a safe pick that I could make here.
Are you on the clock? Yeah, you are on the clock.
I'm on the clock. There's a safe pick that I could make here.
There's 2 names that you want.
The safe don't win, baby. Not today. Not happening. So we're going to go for some upside at the RB3 position. Guy that I could flex. Guy that I made a comment about a while back. It was a spicy comment.
Yep, that's
I said, remember how much of a sleeper Raheem Mostert was?
You called it, Phil.
What if Kenneth Gainwell is like that this year? Holy! Also, by the way, sleeper, his name is not Kenny Gainwell. I have literally never heard anybody refer to him as Kenny Gainwell.
That's a funny story, Kyle. People don't behind the scenes. We pull all of our players for the draft guide just out of Sleeper's database, and when they changed his name to Kenny like a week ago,
it broke everything.
It broke everything on our draft guide. So our draft guide's like, well, I have a Kenneth, but I don't have a Kenny, so we're just not going to have anyone. And all of a sudden, we started getting comments like, where the hell's Kenneth Gainwell? Thanks, Sleeper. That's what happens when you change a dude's name randomly in the middle of summer.
Kenneth Gainwell. Yeah, that made no sense to me. I don't think I've ever seen Kenny Gainwell show up on anything.
I mean, I've heard it before, but it's like briefly. It's not like something that's like mainstream to call him.
I gotta sneeze again.
You always sneeze. You're allergic to work.
Oh,
it's coming.
I'm allergic to your BS.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. That's
if Ethan were here, I wouldn't have stopped sneezing the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rico Dowdle. See, that was the other one that I was thinking of, but Rico Dowdle's too safe.
And they got Warren and Rico.
I don't hate that.
But in my mind, I'm never going to start them both together. So I'm kind of rooting for an injury. Hell no, I'm not LKW. I can't look how red my face is. I cannot breathe. I cannot feel the ceiling fan that's on. It's 109 degrees outside. It's not enjoyable. But this is the type of things that I do for the community.
Ray said that some Steelers fan calls him Kenny G. Yes, I have heard like nickname wise Kenny G, but I've never heard Kenny Gainwell.
Yeah. They're just trying to get a little cute.
Rico has no receiving upside. Probably not. Like we've talked about that in some videos.
Not a lot.
Jaylen Warren is probably going to get a decent amount of looks in the passing game. Probably going to happen.
Probably.
All right, I'm going to be back on the clock here. I like that Ricky Pearsall pick. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I'm a little bit worried that Richard's got Emmanuel Wilson as his RB3. And that Josh Jacobs is his RB2.
Here's the part where
just kind of it just worries me a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of reaching a little bit on Josh Jacobs and then having Emmanuel Wilson, who may not even have much of a role for the whole season at least, as your RB3. That's scaring me a little bit. It's got the blood pressure raised.
I want to go a little bit more potential upside here again.
Shocker to no one.
I'm gonna have to find some value at the wide receiver position, because as I look at it right now, there is a name that I'm thinking about, but I'm gonna need some running back depth. And we're going to say F it, and we're going to go with upside. Quinn Johnston, welcome to Team Upside. Kyle's massive ... upside team is what this team is called.
Yeah, it should be all or nothing. Should be the name of your team. Jonathan Brooks, upside, LOL. Sure, there's some there with John. It's in the chat.
I know, Chivo.
I'm reading the chat.
Boss took him anyway. I was thinking about Jonathan Brooks there.
Brooks is great if he's healthy. We just
he's healthy.
Don't know that for sure yet.
And how explosive is he? I don't think we know how explosive he is either.
Probably not. Don't forget about QJ. Not the year to forget about QJ. I don't know what I want to do.
My team, you know why I'm drafting this team? Because this is the quintessential July 4th, okay? This team is fireworks. This team is oohs and ahs. This team is bright colors and big sounds. This is the July 4th
Of fantasy football?
of fantasy football.
Okay.
That's what this is.
I can see that.
We're at 151 likes. We needed 200.
Yep,
We're
to
gonna
get
have
another
to,
5 gifted.
We'll have to save those 5 gifted till next week then.
Heck,
We'll
we don't
have
get
to do
200 likes. I may not even do it next week, Kyle. I said it out loud. That's a challenge. Them's fighting words.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
So Jordan Tyson goes after me, then Jonathan Brooks, then Rashad White.
Kyle,
J.
there is
Mark.
officially... I'm looking here. Yeah, there's not a lot left at running back. Not a lot.
There's not.
There's just not. You got one of your guys in there. I'm supposed to take the helmet off at 150? I didn't know. I'm trying to get to 200, damn it.
The all Charger team, I only have 2 Chargers.
And one of them is on your bench.
I guess have Quentin Johnson. No. I could start him.
Oh, I guess you could start him. Yeah.
Yeah, I can still start him. I've got my entire starting lineup filled right now. I've got 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 flex, a tight end, and a quarterback.
There is a plethora of quarterbacks left. You could tell everybody is waiting on quarterbacks like we do. Not a lot for running backs. Wide receivers. Some decent guys, like some role player type of guys. Nobody that's like, oh my gosh. Tight end. I mean, at this point, you're kind of just waiting for some upside later on after the big names come off the board. I'm not going to... Actually, he's already got his tight end. And I know Walter John ain't going with a second tight end because he doesn't make mistakes like that. I mean, I'll take a top 5 tight end that's still on the board. I'll take Kyle Pitts. I'll roll Kyle Pitts once again. I'll take Kyle Pitts right here, damn it.
Going Kyle Pitts.
I'm
Okay.
going Kyle Pitts, and he still has top 5 upside as the number 2 option in his team's passing offense. I'm not quite at the level, Kyle, of planting my flag like I was last year on Kyle Pitts, which worked out brilliantly. But I'm not like off the bandwagon either. You know what I mean? I'm still on it. I'm just not front row. I'm like emergency exit row right now on the bus for Kyle Pitts. I think that I can hop off at any time, but I'm still on the bus because I think that the top 5 upside is still there.
It is. And there's some good value late. So it makes jumping off the bus later on, as long as you get like a nice tight end 2 to go with him, a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with a lot of Kyle Pitts owners is that they'll draft Kyle Pitts super late or super early, and then they're kind of scrambling off the waiver wire the rest of the season.
And this is where it gets difficult for me, Kyle, because
We just had 3 straight tight ends go.
I know.
Pitts, Fannin, Laporta, then JCM, DK Metcalf, and back to Jake.
Kyle, it is round 9. Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart, Justin Herbert, and Caleb Williams, and Trevor Lawrence, and Dak Prescott, and Brock Purdy, and Patrick Mahomes are all still on the board. Like, that's... At some point, I might as well just take one of the studs. Do I feel like Jalen Hurts is going to be that guy? Really reliant on the rushing. Jackson Dart has huge upside, also has Matt Nagy. Justin Herbert with Mike McDaniels, that makes me a little excited. Caleb Williams in that offense, I think he has huge potential. Trevor Lawrence, huge potential. I think I'm going to go... Do I want to be different, or do I want to just do what I normally... Normal Jake is just going to go with Caleb Williams, probably, because I trust Ben Johnson. But I also want to see what the potential ceiling could be in a Mike McDaniels offense with Justin Herbert. So I got a decision to make. 20 seconds left. I'm thinking of my decision. You know what, Kyle? I'm just going Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
A little bit of rushing upside, a lot of passing upside. Give me Caleb Williams.
This point of the draft, especially
Yeah.
with 2 flexes, so a lot of A lot of skill positions gone.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I mean, I don't know if you can go wrong. Could you have gone wrong with either Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence?
No.
I was even going to put Brock Purdy in there for the stack with Mike Evans. I thought that maybe, but I'm like, I just think that I don't think that you can go wrong with any of those guys. You can go down to Matt Stafford again. We've talked about Jared Goff a lot. Haven't you mentioned Patrick Mahomes yet? I mean, there's so many options that I don't know if any of them are wrong.
And see, that plays into kind of what we talk about quarterback the entire time. And you can use my team as an example here, right? Like, obviously, like, I'm having a little bit of fun saying that this is a high upside team because 4th of July, fireworks, everything like that, having some fun with it. But in reality, if we're drafting a real league right now and I take Josh Allen at 4.3, I probably like my team a whole lot better if I decide to go with something like, because who went after Josh Allen? So I could have gone like, especially at the running back position to feel a little bit better. I could have gone Quinshon Judkins. I could have gone Jadarian Price. I could have gone Tootin if you like him. You could have gone Stevenson. I could have gone Lan McConkey is my wide receiver 2 there. So there's a lot of options there that I could have gone instead of Josh Allen. And when it wraps back around to me right now, I still would have had my pick of Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes. And that's why drafting quarterbacks later in the draft and hitting on good guys that finish inside the top 12, but are drafted more along the lines of like late QB1s, man, that's where the value is made. That's where fantasy championships are won.
Absolutely. Whew. Jill going with the second tight end. Wasn't really seeing that. Wasn't expecting the second tight end here yet.
LKW. Got me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I know you had one of your guys left down there.
Got me. That was really the only guy left that I was looking at, too. Man. There is not a ton I'm loving right now.
I'm loving it.
See. Okay, that's not the wide receiver I was looking at.
Mm-mm.
Man.
Negative. Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Do I want to continue the upside trend?
I mean, you're fully invested now, so I don't see why you would stop.
Fully invested now. I mean, there was no more fireworks than when this guy ran his 40 at the combine a couple of years ago. So if we're talking fireworks, we're talking 4th of July, we're talking bald eagles. Okay, we're talking
Budweiser,
chugging a beer. Not me, because I don't drink. Out on the lake. Okay, with your buddies standing around going, that's a good beer. Okay, if we're talking that, we're talking Xavier Worthy. That's upside.
I mean, that is nothing but upside.
That's upside.
That's nothing but upside.
That's exactly what that is. I almost went Matthew Golden there, but
no.
Couldn't do it.
Almost, but not quite.
At least Xavier Worthy has an opportunity to be the number 2 target on a weekly basis.
Facts.
Golden, I still think, could get lost in the fold every once in a while. Jeremy's on his 5th beer, he says.
I mean, it is 9 p.m. Eastern time, so I guess it depends what time zone he's in.
We're going to scroll the board down here a little bit, chat, just so y'all know. I'll leave the last few picks up so you can see.
So there are officially no more running backs worth a damn.
None.
Before we get to round 10. None.
None.
Wide receivers, there's a few names still out there that are intriguing.
There is one.
Running back?
I wouldn't say he's worth a darn, but he might be worth something. And that's all you can really ask for right now. There's technically 2 of them.
I think I know exactly who you're talking about as well,
I
Kyle.
don't know. My
Would
dog
one of
right
them be
now is living
beneficial to me?
outside. What?
Yeah. Would
What
one of
would
them be
you-
beneficial to me? The names you're thinking of?
Would they? No.
Hmm. Hmm.
No.
Odd.
Mm-mm. Mark Andrews off the board at 9-12.
Things that make you go,
Mike at the gym getting these gorgeous legs swole. Listen, if we're going to start talking about legs, do not make me stand up on a chair this evening.
please don't.
Don't you do it. I will flex the calves. Chivo, listen, I own the fact that I missed on Tank Bigsby last year, but I also believe in the fact that if the Jacksonville Jags could have found somebody to trade for Travis Etienne instead, that last year would have looked a lot different. Because if you remember correctly, Travis Etienne was the guy that they were trying to trade to begin with, and they couldn't get anyone to trade for him, so they ended up trading Tank Bigsby instead. Last year could have looked a lot different for Etienne and for Tank Bigsby had somebody given up an offer for Etienne. I'm not drafting Emmett Johnson. That is not the person I'm talking about.
Was Chivo gifted a membership tonight, or has he been around for a while? I don't recognize the name.
Chivo!
Chivo, did you get gifted a membership tonight? I don't know. I just don't recognize the name.
Ooh. Richard grabbed one of them. I was thinking Woody Marks. Potential passing game work if something happened to David Montgomery. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and go with a guy. This guy isn't really a whole lot of fireworks, but the RB1 on this team is literally running headfirst in so many defenders that he's probably seeing fireworks on a weekly basis.
Tyrone Tracy.
So I'm going to take Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah.
See how I connected the dots there?
Yeah.
See, Jake, you see how I did that?
Yeah, but you just connected them.
Just
The firework happened when you connected them. Oh, man, this is disgusting at running back.
Tyrone
So
Tracy is
disgusting.
my RB4. I don't think I've ever felt worse.
Right? I mean, that's the whole thing. Is like, oof, man.
Lee, have I
That's,
got a lot of underdog drafts in? No, I haven't. No. I've been
Too
working
busy
those.
making videos for everyone.
I've been working those
Pick'ems.
those pick'ems. Some World Cup pick'ems.
World Cup pick'ems.
I didn't get anything in today though.
I didn't either. I was busy working. Dylan Sampson off the board. Like update. We're reaching late rounds here. Do we need to gift another?
I need a like update, people.
Yeah, we need to gift another 5, or are we not there yet?
So I'm not, listen, this doesn't make me un-American. Okay. I understand the US has moved on to the round of 16. That is awesome.
Yep.
But with this red card situation,
Stupid.
was it stupid? Was it that stupid?
I mean, it's something that happened. I mean, it happened to Messi, and he got nothing for it. I understand if they would have yellow carded at the time, but the fact you get a red card to
So
the
he
host
can't
country's
play
best
next week or next game, whenever that is.
next game. Nope.
Is that, again, I don't follow soccer all that closely. If you had to put it in football terms, what would it be like? Who would be missing for their team in football terms that this guy is now missing?
I'll probably have to say it's more of like a quarterback position
Oh boy.
because he plays right in the middle. He plays striker, so he's right in the middle. He's the guy scoring all the goals every game, Kyle.
So what quarterback are we missing next week? Like, are we missing Josh Allen?
I mean, I would say Josh Allen would have to be like the best of the best in soccer, right? And he's not quite that.
Oh boy.
But I would say that we're probably missing a solid top 5 to top 8 quarterback in the NFL. Like he's He is scoring us goals every single contest, and without him, we rely on some younger guys that are just going to have to try and find a way to get it done. The defense is going to have to step up. We're at 165, so we're only 35 away if my math is mathing. I'll gift another 5 memberships. Yeah, he's the guy that scores like at least 1 goal, right, Jill? It's like every game. He almost had 3 last week. He was offsides for 1, he got 1, and then he was fouled in the box and it didn't get called. Pretty crazy. It would be like, Kyle, it would be like suspending the quarterback for the NFC Championship game or AFC Champion. It'd be like suspending your top player for the biggest game they've ever played in. I don't want to say Super Bowl because it's not the championship, but it's just like massive. You know, the biggest game that the U.S. has played in 30 years or whatever. Oh, I'm on the clock. I haven't even been paying attention. Damn, I don't even know who's available.
Did you just? Oh, I was gonna say, did you just auto pick?
No, it told me I was on the clock.
All right. After Jake's picks, I'm gonna run back through some. We got some milestone chats. Where are the milestone chats?
I'm scrambling here. Hang on a second. All right. It's early, but with all the quarterbacks with all the running backs that are off the board, I'm going to grab one that I think has a chance to at least be involved in his team's offense, and he's somewhat of a handcuff for me. So I'm going to add Chris Rodriguez since I got Tootin. One of them will be involved heavily.
Probably a good idea.
I didn't get Corum, right? Alvin Kamara is still on the board. I could have gone Kamara, being that I have HN, but at this point, I don't even know if Kamara is going to play much. All right, Kyle, were you supposed to run through something?
Oh yeah. But milestone chats. Let me run those over here real quick. Let me see. Where did we leave off at? Smash Rodeo becoming a member for the 46th month. Random First becoming a member for the 37th month. Woo! 37 months headliners. OEG Official becoming a member for the 58th month. Going into my 6th season with the nation. Much appreciation, headliners, for all you do. Oh, it's Diego, right?
What is?
Oh, Vala Piege?
Oh man, I don't even know where you're reading, so I can't tell.
It's under, if you go to fan funding.
Yeah, I'm going to it.
And they'll show all the milestone chats. He's been here forever, and his name used to be his name on YouTube, and then it switched, and now I'm having trouble remembering again. But becoming a member for the 44th month, really excited for this year. Great options, great content. Go Kyle, Jake, and all the Headliner Nation team. The Big Phil sent another gifted membership. The Fantasy Headliner sent 5 gifted memberships. And Dragon Fire Noid, what is going on? Headliner Nation becoming a member for the 10th month. Woo! Okay, there we go.
Love it. I'm going to go ahead and just take another piece that I can plug in as a flex play if needed. He's probably going to be close to second on the team in targets. Give me Josh Downs in Indianapolis.
Like that pick. A solid pick.
Just a solid bench piece. You know what I mean?
Solid bench piece.
Let the record reflect, Kyle, that I have left the helmet on the entire time.
Still got time to go.
I'm trying.
I wonder if I can pause the draft and speed the picks up when it gets back around. Does it let me do that?
What do you mean? How are you going to speed up people picking?
Like it's a minute 30.
Oh, you mean drop the time down?
Drop the timer down.
That I don't know.
I can pause the draft. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until Wrestling Guru makes his pick to finish this round, and then we'll go from there. Jill becoming a member for the 21st month, representing the ladies in tonight's mock draft. Thank you, P. Merck, for making sure I had dinner. See y'all in Discord. LFG Headliners. What was
for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What was dinner?
Was it steak? I feel like that's always a good. You two are taking the longest time, Jill. That is not entirely true.
I picked Josh Downs really fast.
Maybe somewhat true, but not entirely true.
Kyle, do you know who you're picking next? So
Yes.
Joe doesn't get mad at you for taking too long?
Kind of. LKW becoming a member for the 24th month. Jake, a true legend. Thank you for letting us enjoying the Let It Flow. Thank you, Kyle, Taylor, and the rest of the nation for a great community.
Love that.
Boom.
Love it, love it, love it. Kyle, can you take Brandon Ayuk next?
No.
Keaton
No.
Mitchell was in my queue
That
as well.
dude's going to lose a finger this weekend.
Who is?
Brandon Ayuk.
That's entirely possible with the videos he's posting. He may. He's struggling right now. I wonder if I'm going to get my every mock draft late sleeper that I like to grab. I don't know if he's going to actually make it. People may actually take him in this one.
Jeremy becoming a member for the 52nd month. I'm a headliner.
Facts.
Appreciate you, J-Dog. Woo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Almost back to me here. Jonah Coleman, Jalen Coker. Oh, Jalen Coker was who I was going to go with.
Not anymore.
Got sniped. Let's do Tyreek Hill.
Do it. Ultimate upside, Kyle.
Let's go. You know, I'm gonna go with one of my own handcuffs here, and I am gonna go with Emmett Johnson at this point.
Wow. Spoke it into existence.
I did. As best as I could, anyway.
Kyle, is it fair to say that the pickings are slim right now?
They're very slim.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I mean, when Joe Mixon is showing up on the board,
Between the massive amount of running backs taken early on, the extra flex spot in a 12-teamer, it's getting pretty thin.
yeah, this is the time to start reaching.
Have we hit 200 yet? I'm still waiting to gift more memberships.
No, and we have 177 watching. So I don't know if we'll get there tonight.
Oh, how many?
Oh, I was supposed to pause it. Hold on a second. Let me pause this real quick. Pause draft. Draft settings. 60 seconds per pick.
Oh, you guys better be on your game.
Update.
Resume.
Resume draft. We going.
Cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks sound good.
Cheesesteaks do sound good.
No shock that Guru took Chiga Conquo and Mark Andrews. No shock. Kyle, do you have your player in mind?
No.
Kyle, you better freaking.
I'm looking right now.
You better freaking do something.
I think we're going to be taking a shot at another late round running back here. We're going to go with Nicholas Singleton.
That's taking a shot, all right.
We're going to take a shot. Maybe
174. 26 more likes, I'll give 5 memberships.
I thought about taking Alvin Kamara. Maybe he ends up on another team. Maybe. I really think the Saints should keep him and put him in the slot.
I do too. I just don't.
Turn him into a
think that
wide
happens.
receiver here to finish his career.
Yep, I don't think that happens, but I do agree with that. I want to know who's going to take my sleeper quarterback this year. Somebody's going to do it.
Ooh, the boss going with Tank Dell. Guy
Yep.
we've talked about a few times. I do. I like Nick Singleton. Maybe not this year, but I think next year we're kind of talking about him as a diet version of Amari and Hampton this year.
Mm-hmm.
got super excited about Omari and Hampton. As long as Cam Ward takes another really good step forward, I like where they're headed.
I would agree with that. The future is looking much brighter than what the past has been.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Kyle, I'm shocking the world on my next pick.
Roberto, is Sleeper y'all's favorite fantasy app? I've been on ESPN for a while, but I'm considering a switch. I would say that we're not associated with Sleeper in any way. I would say if you're talking about like smooth platforms to run a fantasy league, Sleeper is probably the smoothest right now.
I would agree with that. And gives you the most ability to customize, probably.
Yes, most customizable solutions. Really nice app. I do fantasy. I'm only in one fantasy baseball league, and we still use ESPN. And if Sleeper were to come out and offer fantasy baseball on their platform, I would probably immediately switch.
Probably. Kyle, I'm shocking the world.
Do it.
We are so far down the list, and the rest of the sleepers that I have, I think, make it.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Houston Texans.
The Texans defense.
I figured that was coming soon.
Yep, it's happening.
Figured it was happening.
I'll take a defense kicker. Oh, look at Taylor taking a kicker. I'll take them a round or two early, and then get two sleepers later on, or one sleeper later on in the draft. That's not uncommon. I'd rather lock up one of the best ones and get him a round or two early, knowing that there's like difference makers out there right now. Taylor taking Brandon Aubrey way too early. Taylor should have waited until I could have taken Brandon Aubrey in the 14th.
What is this? Verify it's me?
For what?
For YouTube.
Make sure you do that.
Hopefully the stream didn't crash.
Yeah, I just got it on my phone too.
Confirm, yes. I got it through the app.
Yeah.
There it goes. We're still up.
Okay, good. Oh, did I start a trend here, Kyle?
I think you did.
That, Kyle, I am not happy. There ain't no way that someone took my dicker.
He gone.
I am at a loss. Are you kidding me? Well, I was going to take Dicker. Now I guess I'll just settle for Alvin Kamara. Man.
Oh.
That's a kick in the dicker right there. Right in the dicker.
Oh, man.
Heck yeah, random. That's not early. If you're in the last 3 to 4 picks of your draft, especially in a deeper draft like this, there ain't nothing wrong with grabbing a defense if you like one right here. Just take the thicker kicker, Mr. Mevis. That's true.
Again, it's 12 teams with an extra spot for the flex. So it's a little bit deeper. It's going to be shallow at this point. You're not going to have nearly as many options. So at this point, yes.
Jonathan Brooks 100% gets work, Mike. And I would not be surprised if he takes close to a 50% roll as long as he stays healthy. Daniel, what else would you want to hear as soon as you join the stream? I mean, what else would you expect? Just consider yourself, you joined at the perfect time. Kyle, what do you think my head's going to look like when I take this helmet off?
Red.
It's been an hour and a half.
We probably should get you something else to use at this point.
I mean,
it might be time. It might be time to retire.
I'm gonna try to just take the damn thing off right now.
Because one of these times you're gonna have to have somebody come in and cut it off.
Man, that air feels so good. I feel the air on my head, and it feels so good right now. Man.
Lil John, what's going on?
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the
Back
other
to
had
me.
to say.
I'm gonna go with the Jags here for defense.
Okay. Man, you might need a Home Depot bucket, Jake. Cut eye holes in a Home Depot bucket. Otherwise, I suffocate.
Denim Dan. Becoming a member for the 21st month, y'all should take a fantasy deep cut as the last pick. Just a fun way to end the mock.
I will.
Last guy I took was Marlon Mack. I could do that.
I got one in my queue right now that I'm taking it. He's further up the list in this draft than he normally is. But he's still pretty far down. Yeah, he's still pretty far down. I have my high upside swing pick that I'm going after. If it ever comes back to me. Kyle, have you ever worn an earbud for so long that it makes the inside of your ear raw?
Yes.
I think that could have just happened. Like I feel like
I just got some new wireless earbuds because my AirPods went after like 4 years.
right.
And I'm not a fan of them because they hurt my ears.
Yeah, I haven't worn an earpod that long in a while, and that now it's sore in there.
Yeah.
Kicking the dicker or punching the tootin'. I like that one. That's gonna have to be a team name somewhere. It's a little long. I don't know if it's too many characters, but kicking the dicker or punching the tootin'. Phil, that
Too
may be
bad
the
you didn't
comment
have
to
that before today's episode that you recorded.
Yeah.
That would have worked, dude. That would have worked well.
Yeah. Monday's video is going to be the video where we go through the best potential start to a draft, and you guys vote with hashtags. You love that one every year.
Red Hulk. Become a
Guru.
member for the 57th month. Pop, lock, and mock it.
Facts. My sleeper quarterback was just taken. Kyler Murray to Guru. No surprise.
Again, ton of value, super late.
Um,
Kyler Murray ends up finishing top 12 this year, taken as late as he is.
I think it's possible.
That's winning.
Yeah. The guy's in a contract year. Every year that he's played 15 plus games, he's top 12. I mean, it's just like and he gets Kevin O'Connell in a much better offense than he's ever been in Arizona.
All right,
I will
I'm
also
going with kicker wise here.
I will also say that it is, like, obviously we're having fun with this. There is a scenario usually when me and Kyle draft teams for real and it's early off season. We probably don't even draft a kicker for most leagues. We would take an extra position player and just see what happens throughout the offseason. Obviously, with this being just for fun, we're not going to do that. But that is a strategy that you guys can use if you so choose.
I went with Jake Bates.
Of course you did.
Gotta get my kicker.
I'm going to be running out of kickers. I don't pay attention to kickers. I'm just going to take the guy on the top of the list. I take Dicker, and that's the only guy I take.
Ooh, I know who I'm taking.
For kicker?
For my deep cut.
I'm a little surprised that Omar Cooper is still on the board. A little surprised. He probably should be taken. Like, if this is like a real draft, I'd probably go Omar Cooper over who I'm going to go.
Yeah.
But because I need a kicker and my deep guy, we'll just hope that somebody else takes him. Do you know who my guy is, you think, Kyle? That I will take at the last pick?
I don't. I do not know.
Okay. Trying to think. I don't think Taylor would know it either. All right.
I don't know.
Kicker on the top of the list. Somebody told me to take the thicker kicker with Harrison Mevis. He's on the board. Chase McLaughlin, Tyler Loop, Chris Boswell. They're kicking a lot of field goals in Pittsburgh. They're not. Give me some Chris Boswell. I'll go with Boswell. And then we'll go with my.
I
will say there goes Taylor. Taylor said he's going to gamble and just pick up Tyreek Hill and hope that he has a leg.
Not bad.
Adrian Peterson.
Peterson.
Okay,
That's awesome.
That's a great upside pick. I don't think AP is gonna run the rock anymore. I'm going to take a rookie. Full disclosure, if this is a real league, it would probably be Omar Cooper or Denzel Boston over this guy. But given the fact we're just going for some late round guy that I want late in drafts, I don't even know if you're gonna even like this, Kyle.
I like Branch. I think he fits in well there.
I think he fits in well, and I think he could kind of fill that Jalen Waddle type role for Tua if he's the quarterback. And with his speed, if he can run some routes further than a yard, he can put up some big time numbers. I'm trying to take him last round in almost all of my drafts.
Yeah, I like him. I do feel like it would come at the expense of Kyle Pitts.
It would, 100%. 100%. Luckily,
I can't believe y'all let AP slide that far.
I know, dude's a legend, right?
Oh man.
What other names are down? Why don't they remove these names? I should have taken Raquel Armstead.
I can't wait for my pick.
Marlon Mack is still on the list, Kyle. Somebody mentioned Marlon Mack earlier.
I'm gonna go with a pick that was an off-season must-avoid for me that people hated. They were like, there's no way this guy's going to get so much volume. He's at least an RB2. He turned out to be nothing.
Who is it?
Zamir White.
Is he even in the league anymore?
No, he's not with the team right now.
Yeah.
I remember the comments on his video so much. They hated the fact that I had him as a must avoid.
Yeah. Kyle, the MVP did not get drafted. The reigning MVP is still Patrick Mahomes didn't get drafted, Kyle.
And everybody has a quarterback, right?
I mean, they better have it. Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback.
Everybody has at least one.
Quarterback. I mean, in a 12-team league, if no one's taking a backup quarterback, I guess that's easily doable.
Yeah.
And yes, we'll go ahead and roll through the teams here in just a second.
And then you're running out of time to get to 200 likes for another 5 memberships.
Jake, I'm going to read the team.
I'm
going to read the teams to you, and you're going to give them a grade, and then we'll save our teams for last.
Okay. I can see them. So if you want to read through them real quick. Whoa, that was loud in my ear.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read through them so then the people can hear because they might not be able to see them. So let's start with the number 1 overall pick. B Boogie goes with Bijan Robinson, Nico Collins, George Pickens, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashee Rice, Jaden Daniels, RJ Harvey, Sam Laporta, JCM, Stephon Diggs, Tank Bigsby, the Rams, Dicker the Kicker, Dobbs, Brenton Strange.
Overall, solid team. Really pissed they took Cameron Dicker, so that will drop them down a little bit in my grade. Full disclosure, that pick pissed me off. I wanted Dicker the Kicker. Other than that, it's just really the running backs, right? If the running backs depth-wise don't pan out, it's going to be a long year. I'm going to go with a solid B-.
B-. Okay, just for transparency's sake to the rest of the nation, that was my son.
I'm still pissed at him, Kyle. I'm still pissed at him. I still want to have words.
I will ground him after this.
Okay.
Taylor goes with Gibbs, Hall, Olave, Wilson, Drake May, Parker Washington, Tony Pollard, Harold Fannin, DK Metcalf, Tajay Spears, Jacoby Myers, Brandon Aubrey at the Seahawks, Tyreek Hill, and Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 picks really solidified his grade. No, for sure. A little different that he took both Jacoby Myers and Parker Washington, both of them on the team. Don't know if that was by plan or not. I'm going to say, because Breece Hall worries me, I'm going to go with a solid B.
We'll skip Jake. WJM goes with Christian McCaffrey, AJ Brown, Javonte Williams, Jadarian Price, Malik Neighbors, Tucker Kraft, Kyle Monangai, Khalil Shakir, KC, Concepcion, Brock Purdy, Jalen McMillan, Dallas Goedert, all sorts of fancy on that team, Jared Goff, Evan McPherson, and the 49ers.
I mean, here's the thing with this team. This team is kind of similar to you, Kyle. Like McCaffrey and Neighbors. If they are both healthy and play all season long, WJM probably scores a crap ton of points. He also has the potential of Christian McCaffrey. I don't even want to jinx it by saying what could happen to Christian McCaffrey, and Malik Neighbors not coming back 100% healthy. So there's a lot of risk there as well, especially with Jadarian Price. How much of a role does he really have? He's his RB3. I'm gonna stick right there in the same category. I'm gonna go with a B.
Moving on, James Dennison, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Jeremiah Love, Henderson, Hubbard, Brian Thomas, Marvin Harrison, Aaron Jones, Jordan Addison, Matthew Golden, Keaton Mitchell, Jake Ferguson, the Denver Broncos, Will Reichard, and Dak Prescott.
Love Dak Prescott in the last round. That's absolutely crazy. Paired him with Jake Ferguson. The pass catchers are great with Puka and London. The running backs terrify me once again with Jeremiah Love, Travion Henderson, and Chuba Hubbard. Then you got Aaron Jones as well. This one scares me a little bit, but the upside is so great with Puka and London. I'm going to say it's Verge. I'm probably just going to stay with another B, Kyle. Low B.
Jill has Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, Zay Flowers, David Montgomery, Terry McLaurin, Alec Pierce, George Kittle, Wan'Dale Robinson, Oronde Gadsden, Zach Charbonnet, Jackson Dart, Brian Robinson, Philadelphia Eagles, Jacoby Myers, and Saquon. Nope, that's not Jacoby Myers. That's Jason Myers.
Yep.
And Sean Tucker.
I mean, I'll be honest. The only pick here that I really don't like was Oronde Gadsden. And that's only because David Njoku's in town as well. That's the only reason I don't like it. Zach Charbonnet, if he ends up coming back halfway through the season, you get yourself a starting running back on a team that already has 3 great running backs. So maybe some trade value there. I think this is, even though there's not a solidified wide receiver one, I think Flowers, McLaurin, Pierce, and Wan'Dale have more than enough PPR type of floor to make it work. So I'm going B+ because of the 3 starting running backs.
LKW with JSN, CD Lamb, Trey McBride, Judkins, Burrow, Devontae Adams, Dobbins, Rashad White, Jordan Mason, Michael Pittman, Jalen Coker, Travis Kelce, Mike Washington, Jalen Wright, and the thicker kicker, Mavis.
The bench is slightly weak, but I'll be honest here, Kyle. Had they just switched McBride and Swift and gotten another running back, I think we may be flirting A- territory. Not that I don't like Trey McBride. Obviously, he boosted up, but with getting Kelce later, I don't know if the difference is going to be that much compared to having to basically being forced to start J.K. Dobbins as your RB2. Like, that's the part that you're gonna gain points at tight end, but you're gonna lose it at running back. So it's kind of a wash. I probably would have liked DeAndre Swift a little bit better right there. So I'm gonna say it's still a solid B+ because, man, JSN and CeeDee Lamb with Trey McBride alone should be a B+ just by themselves.
DeBoss goes with James Cook, Chase Brown, DeAndre Swift, then McConkey, Waddle, Watson, and Godwin, Jonathan Brooks, Justin Herbert, Isaiah Likely, Jonah Coleman, Tank Dell, Trevor Lawrence, Baltimore Ravens, and Tyler Loop.
Great depth each place. 3 starting running backs, then went heavy wide receiver. Cook, Brown, and Swift I absolutely love as those 3. There is a lot of risk at wide receiver with McConkey, Waddle, Watson. Godwin's probably more of a floor play. Brooks is a great depth piece. The bench is not bad whatsoever. Honestly, this is probably close to the highest B+, A- that we've seen.
George with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devon Achane, Bowers, Bucky Irving, Lamar Jackson, Romo Dunze, took Blake Corum from you. Tyson, Lemon, Sampson, Pacheco, Antonio Williams, the Patriots, Cam Little, and Omar Cooper Jr.
My biggest knock here is there's a lot of rookie wide receivers. Tyson, Lemon, Williams, and Cooper. To me, that's a little bit much at the wide receiver position to be rookies. I don't know if I'd want to have that much depth be reliant on rookies. Starting lineup wise, super solid. Not a ton of running back depth. Also, the start was great, but I'm probably going to say it's a solid B, trending towards B minus.
Skipping over me, Richard goes with Ashton Genty and Josh Jacobs. McMillan, Higgins, Burden, Warren, Emmanuel Wilson, Ricky Pearsall, Tyler Algier, Woody Marks, Bo Nix, Dalton Kincaid, Fairbairn, Ward, and the Bills defense.
Man, I overall solid. It's going to depend what happens with Josh Jacobs. If Josh Jacobs plays all 17 games, I like this team a lot more, honestly, especially with Tyler Warren in there. Love him in the 6th round. Running back depth is going to be the biggest problem. You really don't have anyone that you can put in on bye weeks that is a solidified starter, and that hurts a little bit, so I'm going to go with a B minus.
All right, Wrestling Guru with Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson, Emeka Ibuka, Cam Skataboo, DJ Moore, Jalen Warren, Rico Dowdle, Cortland Sutton, Andrews, Hurts, Reed, Okonkwo, Vikings, Kyler Murray, and Santos at kicker.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of my guys on here that I love. So obviously, I overall love the team. I don't know if I would have gone both Warren and Rico, only because I don't think I ever want to start both of them. So, I mean, I guess you could kind of solidify, see what happens. Some weeks you probably could. I don't think I'd want to do that. I'd rather have somebody else. Maybe you could have gotten... There wasn't a whole lot after that, I guess. But it's just something where it's kind of a little bit iffy, but I'm still going to give this team because they got Henry, Jefferson, Ibuka, Scat. I think DJ Moore as a wide receiver 3 is great. The mixture of the 2 running backs in Pittsburgh, you got Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray. I'm going to say a solid A minus.
I just realized our faces are blocking half that team.
Oh, that's okay.
My bad.
You read it out loud.
All right, back to Jake's team. Jamar Chase, Kyron Williams, Travis Etienne, Baishal Tutin, Mike Evans, Michael Wilson, Carnell Tate, Kyle Pitts, Caleb Williams, Chris Rodriguez, Josh Downs, the Texans, Kamara, Boswell, and Branch. Now, we're not going to grade ourselves. Chat.
I was going to say, I shouldn't grade my own team.
Chat. Grade the teams. Jake and I are not going to give grades to ourselves. Grade the teams in the chat, in the live chat, or if you're watching this back later on, leave a comment down below with the grade as well. My team, also known as Kyle's huge ... upside team. Omarion Hampton, Kenneth Walker, Devontae Smith, Josh Allen, Colston Loveland, Jameson Williams, Kenneth Gainwell, not Kenny, Quentin Johnston, Xavier Worthy, Tyrone Tracy, Emmanuel Johnson, Nick Singleton, the Jags, and Jake Bates, with my fun pick, Zamir White, at the very end.
Your troll pick there at the end?
My troll pick.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you leave your comments in the chat with either Jake or Kyle. I'm going to transition us real fast. Jake, you can still talk while I do that, though, but you're going to see our huge faces here in just a second.
Perfect. I do need a like update. Do I send out 5 more gifted? Did we reach 200 or not? Because the stream is just about over. We've been live for almost 2 hours. What is the like total at? Can somebody with some standing out there just give us an update, a total?
I think someone said 187 or something like that. Moji said we needed 7 more likes.
7? There ain't 7 likes out there right now to get 5 gifted members? I know. Taylor, I agree. Me not having Dicker the kicker
5 more likes
is a crazy work right there. I usually take Dicker over Aubrey just because I want to be able to use him in my team name, and now that was a hard one for me to swallow.
And it didn't happen.
5 more likes, and I'll give 5 memberships.
Oh man,
there's got to be 5.
Live stream in a while though.
Yeah, not bad for July 2nd. Hopefully you all enjoy your 4th of July festivities. There are massive videos coming out tomorrow and Saturday. 2 of our biggest videos where I'm talking, we went so far in depth. I don't know if we could have gone much deeper, Kyle. The data, the reasoning, the information, the next 2 shows, Friday and Saturday, our next level. You're going to want to check it out and maybe take notes. 197. So we're only 3 away.
198.
198.
Someone said 200. Someone else said 200. Seeing a couple 200s now.
Can we get confirmation?
Can we get 2 more confirmations? Someone else said hook us up, Jake. 201 now.
All right,
somebody says.
Close.
We got to be there. 202,
okay,
201.
Jill's saying Jill is the top commenter of the night. She's number 1 right now. She's saying 201. So as a man of my word, there's 5 more gifted memberships. Make sure you guys are hopping in Discord. You got to connect your YouTube to your Discord. Okay, so make sure you go in there. You go. Let me see if I remember this off the top of my head. You go Discord, settings, connections/integrations, depending on what whether you're on Android or Apple, and then you're going to go to new YouTube, and then you're going to log into YouTube inside of Discord. It'll link you together and automatically add you to our Discord server because it's going to see your YouTube membership. So be sure to get in there. It's going to start getting a little bit crazy in the next 2 weeks or so in Discord as everybody comes back for redraft. You can find a ton of mock drafts, leagues to join, all kinds of things, and we put up with 0 BS in there. There is nobody in there talking crap because I'll kick a person out in a heartbeat if you're in there causing trouble.
And ladies and gentlemen,
That's our baby.
Let us know in the comments whether or not you want to see more mock draft live streams or other types of content. Did you like this evening? Do you like this kind of setup? Let us know. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, Jake and I are going to get out of here. We appreciate everyone in the chat. We appreciate our members that helped us pull off this mock draft this evening. If you're a member, let us know if you want to participate in the next one. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, peace out, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners. Later!
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing this